Alright, good.
Welcome back to Rolling with Chris and Dan, episode number 2.
Guys, can we just say we need to apologize?
We do need to apologize, guys. I know it's been a minute.
It's been a long time, and don't think we've not been doing anything, guys.
No, don't even think that for a second. This episode has been recorded multiple
Millions of times, guys. We've hung out, like, almost every time we hung out, we're like, dude, like, let's try it. Never comes out.
Yeah, there's always an issue. It's not even about us. It's really just we were having technical difficulties, and I think we were so insecure about the first episode and the audio. Like, we actually have to, this is like our apology to you guys. The audio was so fucked up, and I am actually embarrassed.
Guys, this is our first apology video.
I know, like, seriously.
Can you forgive us?
Forgive us, please. And so we were so insecure about that audio that we went out and we bought microphones from Amazon.
We were like, okay, this is gonna be an upgrade, you know, let's just do it. So we bought microphones. We were having a good time with them the first couple of times we tried recording, but guys, we canceled them.
We had to cancel them because they literally weren't fucking working. How, like, okay, guys, we wanted to invest, you know, and we were like, you know what, like, we're gonna be doing this, we're in it to win it. Let's fucking buy microphones to make the audio even more better. And at first it was working out pretty good, but I don't know what happened. They just did us really dirty, and every single time we tried to record it, the audio was just fucked up because of those microphones.
Yeah, guys, honestly, like, at this point, I know the audio is probably not going to be the best, but we just want to, like, we're over it.
Yeah.
We're so over it.
Yeah, and we want to get an episode out so bad, and we have so much to talk about.
We have a lot to talk about. I'm gonna have so much fun right now, guys.
I'm actually really excited. I'm really excited, guys. Like, I have a good feeling about this one. I mean, I know it's gonna be better just because, I mean, it's not going to be with those stupid ass microphones. They will be getting a 1-star review on their shit. I should get a refund, we should get a refund.
If there was a 0 stars, we definitely should do that. But can I say thank you though to the people who actually did listen? Like, I was getting feedback from people who I haven't even talked to since middle school, dude.
Oh,
I was like, damn, like, I thought it was just gonna be like Lex and like my boyfriend, you know, but I was like, damn, okay. People were like, oh my gosh, this is so good. I was like, honestly, I did not think. I'm making it seem like it was millions. It was like 2 people.
No, but like, to us, that is millions. Like, literally, like, whatever amount it has now, like, that like means so freaking much to us because it's something that we really did put our heart and soul into. And, you know, it was so exciting to just drop it, and then, like you said, hear back from friends who maybe we don't talk to all the time. It was cool as fuck, and I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it. And, you know, like, actually, dude, do you remember, like, within, like, the first couple minutes there was, like, a dislike? I was like, who?
No, yeah, there was one dislike, and I was like, can I just find out? Like, I want to figure out who, like, went out of their way to go to the link, pressed on our link, and fucking...
I don't even think they had enough time to even watch it. Like, that's how fast it was.
We posted it, and, like, a few minutes later, I was like, damn, fucking haters. Like, they didn't even give us a chance, bro.
Fucking haters, dude. That's the shit I'm talking about. But, Chris, how have you been?
I've been good. I'm a working woman, so I've been very busy with work. Yes. But, guys, me and Dan have been doing good at the gym.
Oh my gosh, we've been doing so good at the gym. I know, like, I'm sure you guys are sick and tired of hearing about the gym.
Yeah, guys.
But no, like, that's literally where me and Chris spend our most time together. We've been very consistent, bitch. And yeah, the gym has definitely been treating us well. But okay, Chris, tell me if you agree with me. Last night there was some serious mean girl energy in there.
Okay, guys. I like to think of myself as like a nice person, you know? So, like, you know, me and Dan are having so much fun at the gym. Our ritual is to leave off with, like, doing this one exercise, right? So we were on this machine, and then there was the hip abductors, and like there was this girl like mugging us from across the gym, dude.
Okay, so yeah, because listen, to get this machine, there's only one machine like this at the gym, so you guys have to keep that in mind. I understand, because I've been that bitch who's like, well, no, I don't mug people like when they're taking their time, like, okay, like, you're gonna do what you gotta do, you know? But you know, we've been in the situation where we have to wait a minute get to that machine, you know? So I was like waiting for this one girl to be done, and I was like in a machine next to her. She was done. I was patient, because you got to be patient. The gym is not just yours. You know what I mean? And so the machine opens up, and I go on it, and then Chris goes on the machine that I was on. And like after I was done, Chris was gonna go next.
Exactly.
Right?
Like that's how it is. Like you wait for your turn, you see someone on there, like you go near them to kind of like insinuate, or what is that a word?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. To kind of show that you're next, you know. But that was not the case. This girl was like staring at us from like across the fucking gym. Not even like on a fucking machine though. Like she was standing. I was scared.
No, I was pissed. I was ready. I was okay. So listen, because Chris got on it, and she like told me about this girl, but I didn't like notice until like I looked up, and she was literally mugging the fuck out of my girl Chris here, because she was the one on the machine.
Yeah, I was like, Dan, do you see this girl in the purple shirt? And Dan was like, yeah, dude. And I was like, I was just scared, because I was like, who the fuck looks at someone like that? You know, like you have to be on some crazy shit. Like, what the fuck?
Like, that's so annoying. And I was literally like, Crystal, take your fucking time, bitch. Take your fucking time. I was like, Crystal, you better take long, because I want to piss this bitch off.
I was like, 100. 2.
Yeah, this was just doing like 1,000 reps. Like, no, seriously. And like I was just trying to piss her off, because when someone acts like that, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna piss you off, and hopefully you say something, because I was ready to fight this bitch. Honestly, I'm not even like this. Like this, I'm a nice girl, guys, but when you like cross the line, or you're like looking at my friend some type of way, you can look at me, but like, you know, when it comes to my girl Chris, I'm just like, that's it. Like, who you looking at?
Yeah, guys.
Ho?
Like Daniela was like low-key murdering her with her eyes too. Yeah. I was like, okay, Dan, okay. But like, so I took my sweet ass time on the machine. We left, you know. I was like, fine, like this bitch can get her time too, you know. Yeah. And she didn't even get on, dude. Like we were walking out the gym, and I was like looking back, and she wasn't even there.
Like, bitch, why you gotta do all that? Exactly. Like, what'd you do all that for?
Like, there's some mean girls in Manteca. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Okay, and you know what pisses me off the most, Chris? Like, do you see the girls like on Twitter or on Instagram, dude, and they're like, I'm a nice girl, ooh, nice girl energy. You meet them in real life, literally.
Okay,
bitch he is.
Can I tell you a story though? Okay, guys, okay. I'm taking the microphone.
Yes, take the fucking microphone.
Like Dan said, I call them Twitter girls, because they're always. I mean, like, you know, me and Dan are kind of Twitter girls, but like not like Twitter
I
Twitter
do
girls.
Tweet a lot, but I mean, nobody be liking my shit, so I don't consider myself a Twitter girl.
Same. I like tweet like if I'm talking to thousands, but it's just me. Okay, so I call these girls Twitter girls that like preach about like positive self-love and like girl for girls, you know, like these type of girls, and I love that. But when they don't act like that in person, dude, it pisses me off, because
it's like, keep the same energy, babe.
Yeah, keep the same energy. So I'm at work. I work at a pretty like popular restaurant in our area, so like I'm like seeing everyone coming in and coming out. Okay, I see these girls that, you know, I've been following on Twitter for the longest time. There's some pretty girls. Okay, I like, I'm always like engaging in their shit, because I'm like, okay, like they look pretty down. So they come in, and they're just being like kind of mean. Okay, wow. They were being impatient, which I understand. Okay. So our wait time was pretty long, because we make to order, which means like we make the food once it gets ordered.
Every
know.
Every time I call into that place, it's like fucking 40 minutes to an hour.
Fucking an hour.
But they let you know.
But we let you know. So, you know, we let them know. They ordered. 10 minutes later, they come in asking for the food, and I'm like, oh, girlies, like, you know, 40 minutes. 40 minutes, girly pops. Yeah, like, remember what like the quote time said? And then they're like, okay, so they leave, come back in 10 minutes later. I'm like, okay, like 20 more minutes, girlies.
Yeah, like, let's try again. like 2 sets of 10.
And they get upset, and I'm like, we normally don't do this, but I offered to take their food. Guys, yeah. Train.
Fuck the train.
Okay, while there's a train coming, can we apologize? Like, our town, like, trains are like popular, like, I guess.
I live right behind the train, so it's like, it's very in our faces right now. And last time I did notice that there was some train audio in there.
Another apology video.
I think we'll be good now.
Okay, guys. So, yeah, they come in, and I'm like, okay, girly pops, 20 more minutes, you know. And we normally don't do this, but if a patient, I'm acting like I'm a doctor here.
Okay. All right.
When a customer gets impatient, we're like, we'll take your food to the cart, but we rarely do this. It's not under our job description, bitch, because if it was, I'd fucking be getting paid more. So I was like,
You're gonna make me walk this shit out to your car? Okay.
But, sometimes, like, being nice, and, these girls were pretty girls that I've been following for a while, so I was like, I'll pull some strings for them,
I'll do a little walk for them.
I'll get some steps in, right before the gym. Yeah. But anyway, so I take their food to their car. I don't know.
No, papa.
Okay, guys. I don't know. I just feel like I went out of my way to do, like, the most. I'm acting like I, like, and fucking...
nice.
I was being nice. I was being Crystal. Crystal's a little too nice sometimes. Yeah. But I took their food out to their car. I felt disrespected.
Yeah. Tell them why you felt disrespected.
I was, like, super happy. I was like, there you guys go. Like, have a good day. I don't know if I'm deaf. I don't know if I need some fucking hearing aids, dude. But I didn't hear a fucking thank you. I saw a hand out the window and that was it.
And listen, that's where I would have taken the bag back, taken the drinks back, walked my happy ass inside, and I would have made them go get that shit. What the fuck? You're not gonna say thank you?
Guys, no, I was really hurt because I was like, damn, like, you like I said before, like, these bitches look down as fuck. Like, I see them on Twitter.
I know who you're talking about. I've seen their pictures. They look like cool girls, and it's the type of girls that tweet, oh, nice girl energy. And then they pull shit like that. Like, okay, but like, nice girl energy is being nice to
everyone at all times,
including the people who are serving you your food.
Okay, guys, I get it. Like, people have their off days. I definitely have my off days at the same time.
Like, but we're nice. Like, we don't do, maybe because we understand, because we both have worked in the fast food industry.
We have
industry.
I'm
sorry. I'm sorry.
Why are we using these big words that don't even fit with our...
We're just like, in the fast food industry.
Like these fucking patients. No, guys.
Yeah.
No, all I'm trying to get at that, like, you can't preach something that you don't even practice. Like I said, bad days. Okay, I understand, but it just wasn't adding up.
Yeah, even then, I don't know if it's just because I've had experiences like I used to work at Popeyes. Worst fucking years of my life, bro.
And it's
worst
not
years.
Even, like, it's just the customers. There's some rude ass customers in Manteca, dude. I've noticed.
Oh, definitely.
Like, why are you getting that hungry to the point where you're mad at me right now?
Like, to the point where you're mean. Like that. Like, that doesn't make. That's not right. Like, you gotta go like seek help or something. Because like, even when I'm pissed, even when I'm upset, even when I'm having a bad day, I'm still going to be patient with you because I know what it feels like to be on the other side of that register getting fucking yelled at,
Okay, but can I talk about this experience that I had literally today at Taco Bell? Okay, Taco Bell, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. So we're talking about, rude customers. Yes. What about rude fucking employees, dude?
Oh, yeah. Those exist too.
Those definitely exist. And it was another mean girl, which makes me so upset and so sad because I don't know, I hate to see it. Like, you can't be pretty and mean. Like, come on. Okay, I was at the Taco Bell. I picked up my little bro from school, and I like to treat him sometimes. Me and him don't really get to spend time together. So I was like, okay, like, I'll take him to some fast food, and we're gonna sit in the car and eat. I was excited. He was excited. We pull up to Taco Bell, and my brother's like 9 years old, guys. So he reads the menu, and he, how they describe a combo, like, it was like the world's best whatever,
Yeah.
So he told me, he's like, I want the world's best, what did it say, chalupa or something like that.
Okay.
So I thought that was an actual thing because I don't fucking go to Taco Bell like that. So I was like, can I have the world's best chalupa? And she goes, I'm sorry, what? Like, come on, like, it says that on the menu, girl. Stop making me,
bitch, you got chalupas, just give me a goddamn chalupa, ho.
No, but like, he wanted the world's best, so I was like, my brother needs to.
My brother wants the best chalupa.
Brother. So I was like, can I get the world's best chalupa? This bitch is probably like,
oh my gosh.
So she's like, excuse me, and then I was like, can I just get a chalupa, right? I pull up, she says, any sauce? And I was already taken back from the excuse me, that when she asked me if I wanted any sauce, I was like, damn, no, thank you. You know? I was like, no, thank you. So I pull up to the window and I'm like, actually, can I get some mild, please?
Okay.
And she's like, okay. And she like looks at me hella rude. I give her my card. She does the transaction. She like forces the bag into like my window and my car. I'm like, damn, okay. And like I didn't even see her put the mild in there. So I was like, is there mild? And she's like, yeah, you asked for it. And I was like, damn, bitch, guess what? There's no fucking mild in there.
Hate their lives. Well, that too, but who just hate their jobs.
Oh, yeah.
And like they want to take it out on their customers, which isn't right. I mean, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I've had my days where, you know, I'm not the nicest, I'm not the most, because okay, listen, like when you're working fast food, you really have to put on this persona. Like you have to put on this persona like you love all these hoes when you don't. Like you don't love all these hoes.
Love yourself.
You don't even love yourself, bro. Like, how are you gonna love somebody else like that?
For real. And like the thing is though, even on my worst days at work, I feel like I still try my best to like not give fucking people attitude, you know?
Because it's fucked up. Like it's just like it's not their issue, you know what I mean? But speaking of work, dude, like you just reminded me, because I was like thinking, I knew I had to tell you this story because this is something that's been literally bothering me to the max, and I haven't been able to rant to anybody around me about it because I don't feel like they get it. Hopefully you, who you're listening, and you know my pal Chris, I know Chris is gonna get it because, you know, me and my bitch, we're in sync. We're in sync,
guys. You know, she tells me something, I'm like, yeah, dude, I got it.
Yeah.
I got
Exactly. Maybe it's just like our Virgo like sister thing that we have. But listen, I'm gonna tell you this story about this fucktard.
Bring it to me.
That I literally want to like I fantasize. Okay, oh my gosh, this is gonna sound bad, but I don't care because you guys are gonna understand why. Okay, hopefully I fantasize about fucking socking him, dude, in his face, bro. Like socking him, pulling him by his dusty crusty ass ponytail and just dragging him to like the middle of the street and leaving him there. Can you tell and me then stomping him out. Can you fucking tell me why? Describing like how I'm gonna like, okay, anyway, so like let me tell you, okay? So basically, when I first started working at my job, this man would always come around and try to like pursue me or whatever, you know what I mean? Okay. He would be a fucking big flirt. I don't take like shit like that. Like I'm like, oh, he was flirting with me, I'm so flattered. No. I know guys like this do this to any bitch that they can. You know what I mean? I'm not saying like I feel so special. Yeah. No, I wish he wouldn't even look in my direction, bro. But when I first started working there, like he would always come around. Every time he would see me outside waiting for my mom, because I didn't like have my car at the time, he would literally be like, let me take you home. I'm like, no, like you will literally probably fucking murder me and drop me off like at the fucking woods, you know? Like, no, like please, like, sir, I don't feel like dying. I don't feel like being you know? Okay, guys,
no. But you have to understand, like, when you feel creeped out by someone, you're not gonna like accept like a ride home, you know?
No, what the hell? Fuck no. Literally rule number 1, if you feel creeped out by somebody and you obviously don't accept. I mean, I'm sure, you know, you guys know that. Stranger danger, guys. Stranger danger. But anyways, so he would always do that. He would always come around and he was like, you have boyfriend. You know? And I'm like, shut the fuck up, you know what I mean? And so every time, like now he doesn't do that anymore because I think he got the hint. Like I told him like, hey, boyfriend, which, you know, speaking of boyfriends, we're gonna get into that in a bit. But but at the moment I was like, oh, like I have a boyfriend, you know, so he backed off. But I've gotten sick and tired of him not allowing me to walk by without him literally basically undressing me with his eyes.
Dude,
how annoying is that, dude?
Hella annoying.
You know that feeling. It's not like
one of those like, ooh, like he's staring at me. It's like, ugh, get your fucking eyes off me.
It's like, okay, and listen, I know that I'm not ever gonna be able to control like guys looking at me or like guys looking at my ass. Like I understand that that's something that's out of my control. And it's different when like a guy does it. Like, can you at least keep it a secret from me? Is what I'm trying to say. Like, can you at least like
can you also go back to the part where you said he just doesn't do it to just you though?
No. Okay. So listen about that. So this is where I think I got fed up and I started to act on my emotions.
When you started acting accordingly.
No, literally, I started acting accordingly because this girl, she had just started, okay? And she's like little, you know what I mean? She looks like a little girl. Like, she looks like a little girl, but she's not. Like, she's like 20 something, but she looks little, you know what I mean? And me and her had literally spoken like 2 times before this, and it was not like a deep conversation. It was just like a hi, like, how are you, good morning, like, you know. One day I'm like in this area, right, and she comes up to me literally randomly, like out of nowhere. She comes up to me, she's like, hey, she's like, isn't that guy fucking weird? And I'm like, who? And I'm like looking around, like, I'm like, who are you talking about? And I see his busted ass face, bro. And I'm like, I literally look at her and I'm like, yes, dude. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, what has he done to you? And she was like, I just like, he like never like leaves me alone. Like, he's always like asking me like if I like, I don't even know, like he always
creeper as fuck.
And she's like, he follows me around the warehouse and this and that. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, dude, I promise you, every single girl in this warehouse feels the exact same way. And one thing that pisses me off is that there's a lot of people, adults, well, we're all adults, but older people who notice this about him, who know, and they call him, they don't do anything, and they call him the shark.
They make jokes out of it.
They make jokes out of it, and it's like, they call him the shark, and they're like, oh yeah, the shark, because he follows, like, he'll see you, you know, his little target, he's gonna follow you. I don't know why they call him the shark, but they think it's funny, and I don't understand why they think that's fucking okay to joke about, because
I feel like at that point, guys, when they have people like sort of low-key backing them up,
not even backing them up, but
encouraging them in a way without them even noticing.
Yeah, like, or just being okay with it, not calling him out on it. That's when they think it's okay. They feel more comfortable.
And that's scary because it makes like the girls like kind of not want to speak up about it and be like, hey, like, why are you doing this? Because he has people on his side being like, oh, like, you're just doing the shark or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, exactly. And that's not right. That like doesn't sit right with me. And so like every time, like, okay, I've gotten to the point where I stare him the fuck down. Every time he comes around me, my ass will be turning the opposite way and I will be staring at him. Like, literally doing my job. Whatever, like, I will walk backwards if I have to. But, like, I don't allow it to happen. Or I will literally, like, if I know I'm going to walk by him, I'm going to stop myself and hopefully pray to God that my shirt is long enough to cover my butt and just pull it the fuck down to the point where I stretch my shit out. Because I'm like, I don't want to allow this anymore. And I know other guys in the warehouse, I'm sure, you know, they take a little glance or something, but like, he doesn't care. It's the fact that he doesn't care, and he will continue to do it even though you are obviously uncomfortable. And he is much older. He's a much older man, and you could just tell he's just a fucking creep, bro.
It just doesn't sit right with me how you can let yourself do that, and you can. I know he senses that you and that other girl feel uncomfortable.
Oh, I make it obvious. I literally make it obvious. I think he's starting to catch on. To like, oh, like, okay, she's noticing, because every single time, even if I can't walk backwards, I will turn around and keep like my head like this and be like, no, baby boy, like, I see you and I see what you're doing. Not baby boy, ew. Sorry, I say that a lot, but I can't even say that to him. Like, no, stupid fuck. Like, I see you and you're not gonna pull that shit on me. So literally, ugh. And I fantasize about the day, and I've told my coworkers before, like, dude, one day
you just gotta
I'm gonna walk up to him and just sock the fuck out of him, bro. Sock the fuck out of him.
You just gotta do it, dude.
Yeah,
I will be there, like, in support.
And I'm gonna call you up and be like, hey, pull up for the show, because I'm about to kill a motherfucker, bro. Use this shit in court. Like, I will literally plead guilty happily. I'll be like, yep, it was me, bro.
But that's like a form of obsession right there, dude. A fucking obsession.
I think it's not an obsession, like, with even me. I think he's just obsessed with young girls.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because I see him target the younger girls in my job. Because, you know, we all obviously have the older women, and then we have the much, like, 18 to, like, you know, 20, 21, and I see what group he targets, and it's very disturbing.
Okay, enough of creepy old men. Can I tell you what I saw on social media the other day?
Dude,
I'm taking this to another turn, guys. Totally off topic.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited.
Okay, I just don't know how to bring this up because it's a very interesting segment. Okay.
Okay. Wait, are you talking about the video?
I'm talking about the video.
Oh my god!
I'm talking about the video.
Throw a rock at my head and fucking kill me.
Dude,
because-
let's go fucking find one outside. Like, I'm
my
ready.
Gosh, literally, like, I am, like, guys, when you hear this shit, you will literally want to die for this person.
Okay, guys, listen, I'm just gonna start off by saying, like, don't do this.
Please, if you are listening to and you like yourself, do not. You don't even gotta love yourself. If you even like yourself a little bit,
If you even are yourself.
yeah, don't pull this shit, please.
Don't
I beg
pull
you.
this shit.
If I ever saw you do this shit, bro,
Dude, no, are you kidding me? I wouldn't allow you. I'd smack
I
the
would
shit out of your
take
phone.
your phone and throw it like over a cliff or something.
No, like, I'd put your phone in the toilet, dude.
yeah, like dead ass and like flush that shit multiple
I
times.
would, like, flush it. Okay?
Yeah,
I'd put
no.
Clorox down that shit,
Yeah.
everything.
And they're
Okay.
probably like just like fucking tell us.
I know, they're
fucking
like,
tell
dude,
us.
we don't know how to react right
Yeah.
now. Okay, guys, I was scrolling through Instagram, okay? This guy that I follow, he posts, embarrassing, by the way, okay? He posts this post and says, wait, can I pull it up so that I have, like, a reference?
Yes, pull it up because maybe they could get our reaction. We'll obviously cut off the part where she's talking just because I think she's a local.
No,
And
she definitely is a local, which, okay, girl, if you're watching this, which I probably doubt, we're not hating. We're just...
okay, listen, yeah, we're not hating, okay? Like, okay, maybe we're about to hate a little bit. I'm gonna call myself out. I'm probably gonna hate on you.
Yeah,
a
no,
little
I'm
bit.
definitely gonna hate a little bit for the right reasons. Like, we're just telling you,
For
girl,
your
like,
own
don't
good.
do this.
For you,
No
this is,
one ever
This is
do
like
this.
I'm almost glad that you did this if you're listening because this could be a learning lesson for all of us
For you.
and for you.
For me, too, because now I
Yeah.
know, like, don't ever. Like, Chris, don't ever.
Oh my god, dude. Okay.
Okay,
I need to
So
react.
I was scrolling through Instagram, right? I see this picture of this guy. He posted, LMAO, this girl I cut off. Okay, he said, LMAO, this girl I cut off is making TikToks about me and shit, LOL. Okay, I saw that and I was like, first of all, okay, like, you know, girls probably, like, I don't know, guys. I mean,
okay, like, what was your first thought when you
my
like,
first
got, like,
thought, my
TikToks about
first
him?
thought was like, when I saw that this girl was making TikToks, I was like, okay, you know, like, girls make TikToks all the time.
about guys that they like.
About guys that they like all the time. Like, I've even considered making a fucking TikTok complaining about my boyfriend, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's what girls do. They fucking rant on TikTok. So I was like, okay, like, let her do her thing, you know?
Nothing too crazy. I'm sure you weren't expecting.
Guys, I just scrolled up on his page. He posted another post, and it's the video of her TikTok. Can we listen to it?
Okay, we're gonna listen to it, guys. So we're gonna get our reactions.
Okay, give me
Don't
1
worry.
second. Sorry, guys. Got a little bit out of hand. Okay.
My gosh.
So listen here, guys.
I have a
So
lot to
he
say.
posts the TikToks, and I'm like, damn.
So he exposes this.
he exposes this
that alone, just even your TikToks, even if the TikToks aren't embarrassing,
bitch. No,
the fact that he reposted
the
them,
fact that he
alone
reposts them
would kill me.
dude. Embarrassing as fuck. I was like, no, he didn't do her like this. You know, first I was
But it
like,
gets worse.
first I was like, damn, like, why is he exposing her? I watched the TikToks that he posted, and I was like, he has the right. Like, what the fuck is this? I was like, what the fuck is this? So in the video, she's explaining how her man that's not her man was in the Dutch Bros drive-through, guys. Okay, guys, listen. So Dutch Bros here in our town is poppin'. You know, you're always seeing someone there. Okay, obviously, it's a pretty poppin' place.
Yeah, it's the only one here.
So this girl, she was saying how she saw her man that's not her man in
Her
the
situationship.
she says situationship, bitch. Can we Urban Dictionary that shit in a little bit? Cause
Yeah.
what the fuck? Okay, and she.
I've never heard of that one.
I've never heard that one either. Okay, so she sees him. Supposedly, this Dutch Bros girl writes "Have a nice day" on his cup.
Yeah.
Okay, and she's pissed about it. She's like,
But
"Don't
isn't
tell
he,
my
like,
man."
a
I'm not-"
regular there?
he is a regular. He's always posting Dutch Bros on his story, like literally once an hour, dude.
Yeah.
And also, if you guys know Dutch Bros girls and Dutch Bros people in general, they're the most happiest people ever.
Super friendly.
Like, I want to. What kind of drug do you need to take to be like that? Because I'm down.
It's probably all the caffeine shots they fucking
dude
take.
Yeah. So anyway, so she's like upset, screaming on the top of her lungs, genuinely.
Literally starts the TikTok with a high pitch scream. That already did it for me. I was like, okay.
No, I heard the scream and I was like, turn it off.
Yeah. I was like, knock it the fuck off.
Yeah, no. So she's screaming off the top of her lungs, super upset. Makes not one, not two, but 3 fucking TikToks about this situation, about how her situationship have a nice day on his cup by this Dutch Bros
and
girl.
She's like, I can tell him to have a nice day. You can't tell him to have a nice day. Why you gotta be so nice?
Why you gotta be so nice?
She's literally talking like this, where to the point where I could barely. I had to watch the video probably like 4 times.
We had to like slow that shit down and on Snap. I'm just kidding.
We didn't do that, but like we damn near did, because you have to listen to that shit like at least 4 times to understand what she's talking about, because she's like.
So she's just obsessing over or being upset about how he has have a nice day on your cup, on his cup, but I'm like, why are you getting that upset if you guys are not even together, you know? And
literally, I'm over people.
They're not even like a thing at this point. Like, situationship, she says, but on his caption, he says that they're completely cut off.
Yeah, so listen, that's where it gets embarrassing as fuck. Like, you're over here tripping about a man who isn't your man. And, you know, I don't understand it, because we could never.
And I get it, like, you know, if you guys were a thing and whatever.
Yeah, even then
it's like, okay.
Okay, listen to me. Chris, put yourself in this scenario. Okay. Even if, say, like, your boyfriend, you see him and you're like, oh, you bump into him somehow at fucking Dutch Bros, right? Whatever. And a girl just writes, have a nice day on his cup. Are you gonna trip?
Dutch Bros, no, because that's how they are, dude. That's literally who they are.
If it was like McDonald's,
if it was McDonald's, I'm fucking getting off. Because these bitches are rude at McDonald's.
That's your man.
That's
you
my
know
man.
What I mean?
Yeah, like at Dutch Bros, I'm like, okay, like, you know, they're Dutch Bros girls. They're gonna fucking say have a nice day, you know, whatever. I'm fucking fine with that.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna make a TikTok. Do you think she was trying to make 3 screaming, upset? Do you think she was just trying to get a reaction
out of him?
I don't know.
Personally, I don't even think
the fact that he fucking saw them, dude.
Oh, imagine that you are, say, because I'm assuming that they're just fuck buddies.
Fucking posted it.
I'm assuming that they're fuck buddies. Say, imagine, put yourself in the scenario, okay? Whoever's listening, put yourself in this scenario, guys. Imagine that you have your little fuck buddy. You guys fuck, you catch feelings, whatever. If you catch feelings for your fuck buddy or your situationship, whatever the fuck that is, you gotta keep that shit to yourself if they're not feeling that back to you. You know what I mean? So imagine you go on your TikTok and you make these posts, right? And he fucking not only sees it, but posts it for all, like, these other girls to see. And guys, I would literally rather die at that point. Bury me 6 feet under the fucking floor.
And again, I'm not trying to be mean to this girl, because she probably has no girlfriends to tell her don't do that. You know?
And if she does, girl, go get yourself some new friends.
Because if your friends saw that shit and they allowed it,
hit up me and Dan. Smack you.
Whoa!
And
I don't know about that.
I would literally smack you and be like, hey, babe, let's come back down to earth.
Let's come to reality.
Let's, you know, maybe think about this and just... maybe let's not do this. You know what I mean?
Because he screen records. He posted on his Instagram 21. I just saw right now 21 comments.
Now you just look dumb.
From his other girlfriends and his guy friends clowning her. No, baby girl, why'd you put yourself in that situation?
You did it to yourself. I can't even feel bad.
Call up your friend, exaggerate about the situation to your friend. TikTok,
And if you want to post TikToks, let's private it.
You know, if you want to rant like that, Snapchat private, you know?
Yeah, like, let's go, like, on the private Snap, and, like, maybe we could do some ranting there. Maybe go on your Finsta. Maybe
go
type
on your
some
Finsta,
stuff out.
because you don't want to make it on his. You know what I mean?
No, baby, like, you don't want to make it on his, because let me tell you, like, the way that you were getting clowned, if you're
the
listening
way
to this,
that you were getting
sorry.
fucking clowned, it hurt my heart, but I was like, yeah. Like, yeah.
I can't feel bad.
I can't feel bad because you put yourself in that situation. So,
Yeah.
moral of this fucking story, don't make yourself look like that.
What's with people, like, getting too obsessed with someone who's not even their person? Like, did you see that Peka de Gallo shit?
Oh, yeah, with the armadillo wheelie.
Yeah, by the time that you guys fucking hear this,
it's not even a thing.
It's probably
anymore.
not even a thing. It's probably irrelevant. Because right now it's kind of irrelevant. But I just want to touch on it a little bit. I'm not going to go into detail because I'm sure all of you know the fucking situation. Basically, Peka, if you don't know who that is, she's a TikToker. She met this boy. He got overly obsessed and tried to ruin her relationship with, you know, her new boo, and just try to expose her, basically. All because he was upset that she wasn't trying to get serious with him like that. And I'm over it, bro.
Can people just realize that they're a fling and not like... Yeah. Can they realize that they are just... What is it called?
A situation.
I guess. Shout out to that girl.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to go do my research after this. Maybe on the next pod, we'll talk more about what that means.
Yeah, but people need to realize that they are just a fling, and that's literally it.
Yeah.
I want a better word, because what the fuck is fling?
No, that's really the best
You're
word.
Just a thing.
You're just a thing.
You're just
a
in the moment.
No, it's literally a fling. It's you're just, you know, I don't know.
Accept it.
And it's like, I don't know. Like, okay, listen to me. I've been there where, you know, maybe I'm seeing this boy, or, you know, the little sneaky link. I hate using that word.
Sneaky link. That's a better word, though.
Yeah.
Like, accept that you're a sneaky link and get over it, you know?
Yeah. And, you know, I've been in that place where I catch feelings. But listen, to do that, I could never put myself in a situation where I look crazy, where I look overly obsessed. No, I couldn't. You know what I mean? You bottle all that shit up. Well, maybe not bottle it up. That's not good advice.
No.
Just literally talk your friend's ear off until they're sick and tired and want to punch you in the face. Literally just complain to them until you're over it and cry and cry and cry and cry. But remember, you got yourself into that situation.
Yep.
Unless, you know, you're fucking with, like, a little fuck boy who's literally like, oh, you're the only one, ma, like, I love you. Oh, my mom's calling me. Sorry, guys, I don't know if you guys heard that, but my mom called me. Shout out herself. Maybe I won't say her name.
We've gone to Aunt's mama.
Shout out mom, though. But yeah, she called me. You know, you always gotta answer your mom. You guys always... Oh. Okay. You guys always gotta answer your mom, okay? Like, come on. But anyways, unless you're fucking with a little fuck boy who's like in your ear, being like, "Yeah, ma, you the only one, you my world, you gonna be my future baby ma." Then okay, and I get it. I'm like, yeah, I know. It sounds like I'm speaking from experience.
She's like firsthand experience over here. I'm like,
you're like, Dan, you good? Like, you good, bitch? No. Then fine. I'm gonna let that one slide because, you know, they're making you crazy. They want you to fall in love like that. But if they're being clear with you and they're like, yo, and we're just, you know, messing around, we're just doing our thing and I don't want anything more serious, and you get overly obsessed, that's on you.
Yeah, especially hot girl summertime, guys. Like, I know girls are always like, oh my god, hot girl summer, but you guys get pulled into that shit real quick. Like,
yeah. Like, okay, is it just me, or do you feel like as of recent times, girls have kind of reversed that role, like, where they're like, I feel like I see more guys trying to hold girls down, and girls are just like, oh, I don't really want a relationship type shit.
I definitely see it, and I honestly think it's because for the past 2 summers nobody's done shit because of the fucking...
Yeah, and like, no, like, I'm just saying, like, in general, like, I feel like I used to see more girls being like, I can fix him, I want to be with him, like, blah blah blah, and like just wanting to be in a relationship with guys. And now I feel like guys aren't able to hold a girl down.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And like, with that Peka situation, like, she doesn't want a relationship and this guy's trying to hold her down. And so I see that a lot happening recently. And I love to see it because, you know, for the past, it's been girls trying to hold guys down and then wanting to go around. And now girls want to have, you know, their hot girl summer. They want to do their thing. They want to, you know, just mess around. They don't want anything too serious. And I love to fucking see it.
Yeah, I think that can also be misinterpreted because I was also seeing people hating on her for just doing her thing. She doesn't want a relationship. She's living her hot girl summer. Why are people upset? You know,
I don't understand.
She's doing her thing. She's not in a relationship. You know, she doesn't have any ties. Let her do her.
Literally does not make sense.
Yeah, I just feel like girls need to be more like her. You cannot be obsessed over a guy that is not even yours.
Yeah, and like you gotta match. He has to match your energy. Like just please, like please, girls. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, moving on, bitch. Like, should we, how, like, I haven't even asked you, like, I haven't even really seen Crystal recently. How was your weekend?
My weekend? Okay, my weekends have been, okay, guys, I got my hair done.
Yes.
I've been needing to change I needed a change. That's literally it. Like, I always get my hair done, like, once a year, okay? But this time I was like, I need a change. So I cut my hair pretty short, which is out of the norm for me. I think I just needed a change. That was really it. I was not feeling myself for the longest couple of months, and I was like, I'm just gonna do it. I cut my hair pretty short, which is out of the norm for me. If you know me, I have long ass hair and I love it. That's literally like my staple piece in life is my fucking long hair. But I cut it close to my shoulders, which I was like, I was so scared. Such a big change. My hairdresser didn't even want to do it, dude. She was like, I love your hair, and I was like, chop that shit off. Chop it off. But yeah, I've been going out to the mall. I'm trying to change up my style, and I feel like I feel so much happier. So these past weekends have just been like me trying to like slowly make myself like happier. I don't know. I'm feeling this summer.
So
I know.
I don't know why, but that made me really happy. Like you just love to see your friend like be happier. I feel like over the time, like I have noticed like you've been happier, you've been like more, you know, even like more confident, and I love to see it because like, okay guys, like if you guys can't see video, if you don't know like Crystal, what she looks like, Crystal's literally gorgeous. Like I don't understand, like this bitch could like literally like model features all over her. Like I don't understand. And like no, like I'm not even just saying this because she's my friend. Like I genuinely mean it. And like I'm just like, bitch, you gotta be like, you literally could be a model, so like stop it and like step out like you're like Miss fucking Universe.
No, guys. Whoa, okay. Thank you. I'm overwhelmed. Stop it. I'm flattered. No, guys, seriously, though, I honestly, I've never been like this, though. I've always been somewhat super, like, reserved just because I care about what people say so bad. And I think the last podcast or the first podcast we posted, I was so scared to post it because I was scared of what people were gonna say, and Dan was like, dude, like don't give a fuck about what people are gonna say. I feel like over these past couple of months, Dan's confidence has rubbed off on me, because if you know Dan, dude, Dan's out here fucking stunting the streets.
Dude, honestly, like I feel like you see me as like more confident than I actually am. Like don't get me wrong, I am very confident, and like I do try to like put that energy out. But, like, I mean, it takes a lot to get there, you know what I mean? I feel like if I even fake it, like, I'm, like, the type of girl that's like, I'm gonna fake it till I make a bitch. But, like, it's important to have that self-love, and I think it took a lot of time. It wasn't something that happened overnight. Like, it took a lot of time. I used to be very insecure. I used to be very shy. Now I literally don't care. Like, I don't give a fuck anymore. And that's, like, don't get me wrong, to post that podcast, it was like it wasn't the easiest thing, because like you are going to put that out for all the people in your town to see, or to be able to see, and anyone can listen and anyone could judge you. But I was just like, Chris, like we had such a good time doing that. We enjoyed ourselves, and to me, like it was amazing. Well, not amazing, maybe it wasn't the best that we could put out there.
I had a lot of fun. I was definitely nervous, but it was just me and Dan in our natural state, literally having fun. Like me and Dan have these conversations on the regular, so we're like, dude, like why don't we just go ahead and fucking record this shit? I was definitely nervous, but like I said, everyone just needs to have the confidence to not give a fuck about what people are saying or what people think, and that's really what I struggle with all the time. But I'm slowly like starting to get to the point where I'm like, I don't care, dude, like I'm living my life.
That makes me happy. Like everybody should be living that way, or be trying to live that way. Like, I promise you, you're gonna live your life a lot better when you just don't give a fuck about what people think. I love to see it. I love to see women striving, and like, it makes me sad when like women are insecure about their bodies or insecure about like the way they look. It makes me so sad. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I take things very, like, experiences that other people have, I take them very to heart.
Yeah, and I think Dan, like, needs to stop, because
I know
someone can tell Dan, like, something that they're feeling, and Dan will feel the same exact way.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, okay, listen, I'm gonna tell you guys a quick story. The other day, like, I was, like, I don't know why, like, I feel a lot for people. Like, I really do. I take, like, things that they feel, and I feel them probably 10 times stronger. I don't know why.
It's so bad, though.
It's really bad. But like the other day, I was like I was driving, right, and there was this group of like little boys like walking, and like at like the very, like, they were all walking in a group, and they were like leaving behind this like boy who was like over, like, you know, he was like a little overweight, and you know, you could tell he was like struggling to like catch up to them. I started crying.
Dude.
I started crying because I just start to think to myself, like, how is he feeling right now? And I could literally start crying about it right now. I don't know why, like, I take things like that. Maybe because, like, I was, like, I mean, I've been, like, you know, chunky before. I've been there, you know, I know how it feels.
I think Dan just really has such a sensitive heart. Virgo, that's literally the Virgo of her. But she really makes, like, other people's struggles into her own, and that's really unhealthy, because she will feel that for like the longest time, and I'm like, Dan, knock it off.
Like, I'm currently going through that, like, right now with like a friend of mine. You know, like, she went through something traumatic at a party that we went to a long time ago, and it's something that, you know, is gonna affect her forever, and I, to this day, I can't get over it. And I think about it too much, probably. And, you know, at first I was just like, oh my gosh, you know, I wasn't even processing it. But once I processed everything, I don't know. It's something, I'm just like that. I get too deep into people's emotions, like, I take their experiences and make it my own.
Yeah, and can I say that's very unhealthy, because I see it happen, and I'm like, Dan, like, it's not your problem. Like, she in a way, she takes their problems, make it her own, and then she like blames herself, and I'm like, dude, like, it's not your fault, you know? Like, it was a series, well, everything is a series of unfortunate events.
No, literally
all the time, and I just feel like Dan doesn't understand that.
I don't.
She doesn't, and it's so sad, because I'm like, she really makes them her problem, and I'm like, it's not, dude.
Yeah, that night was awful. Like, honestly,
never.
Let me like I will never attend a party again thanks to that night. Like, literally, well, maybe a party with people who I really know, but that night was such a mess. And, you know, I do have a story that I can tell from that night.
Whoa.
Maybe I won't tell in this episode. So should I leave them on a cliffhanger? Should we leave them on a cliffhanger?
That story needs to be told one way or
another.
My
god. Oh my gosh, bro. Okay, let me just say that night, how do I put this? Let me actually just sit here and think of a way that I could put this, where it doesn't give away too much, but gives away enough so you guys know. Let me see.
Let's just say you weren't the only girl.
Let me just say, I went out to that party specifically for a certain person, and there was someone, yeah, like Chris said, I was not the only girl.
She was not the only
there
girl.
For that person, and I had to realize that the hard way, and I got played like a deck of cards.
Guys, this other girl's right next to her,
and it was disgusting, and I will never forget that experience that this person put me through. He listened to the last episode. He gave great feedback. Shout out you for that. But I will never forget what you did to me, and I will be telling that story. So if you're listening, we will be calling you out, not by name. Don't worry. I'm never gonna name drop.
We're not name dropping like that, girl.
Oh, no. We're not name dropping like that.
Did I tell you she name dropped?
Yeah, we're not gonna name drop like her. But I will be telling the story, and let me just let you guys know, it's warning. It's a warning. It's
a warning. It's an epic one too. I'm excited.
Yeah. So definitely stay tuned.
Stay fucking tuned. Okay, so we talked about my weekend and how I got a new makeover. I turned into a new person.
Yes.
How was your weekend? Because we didn't really talk over the weekend, did we?
I know. We don't. We are very like, that's when we're not in sync, is like the weekends, because we get too busy. Chris works. Yeah, guys, she leaves town.
Me and Dan are together all the time. So like the one time we're not together, we're like, Dan, whoa, what is up? Oh, whoa.
Yeah, no, literally. And like, no, but basically, I didn't do much this weekend. I did go out for lunch with a coworker and my roommate. It was pretty interesting. We don't go out with him that often, but he asked me a actually pretty interesting question that I want to talk about on today's pod. He knows that, if you know me, I am very obsessed with Playboy things. I am like a collector of Playboy items. I have so much shit from them, and he knows that about me. So he asked me, he was like, Dan, say that Playboy magazine came to you and they said, hey, I want to shoot you for Playboy, what would you say?
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, fuck. So I sat there and he got me there, because I always said, I don't know if I'm confident enough to do OnlyFans. I don't know if I'm confident enough to do that, go into that industry.
Yeah, dude.
But if it were Playboy, that's a game changer right there. That's a game changer for sure.
Dude, first of all, the fact that Playboy would ask you,
they would never.
I'm saying
they would literally never.
I'm saying like hypothetically.
Yeah, hypothetically.
Like hypothetically, if Playboy were to ask you, like, that alone is like, damn, then you made it,
I know. Oh my gosh, I would.
There's no going back.
I know. And so I thought about it, guys. I did think about it, and I gave him an answer, and I said, you know what, I would do it. And he came at me with, okay, but what about, like, you wouldn't care about what people think?
See, that's where it gets me, because if hypothetically one of these magazines were to ask me, I don't think I would be able to. I just don't. You need to have this certain type of confidence that I don't.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't think I will ever have, which is sad, but I don't think I would ever have. I can't.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It's definitely, you do have to be very confident, because of course you're going to be in front of all this whole crew who's taking pictures of you, like, just nude. So of course it would be a challenge. So, what, at that point I'd be thousands richer, and I can't even say I would give that much of a fuck that point.
You really can't give a fuck when you have thousands like that, though. Like, even the offer is just like, damn, fine,
for real. I'd be like, okay, I'm here and I'm there. So I was just like, I would. And that's what I told him.
You also, going back to not giving a fuck, like, you just have to, like, not care about what people say, because obviously starting a magazine like that, people will have some shit to say. People always have some shit to say.
Always have shit to say. So that's what I'm like, always go back to that. You know what? No matter what you're doing, someone will always have some shit to say. So, you know what? Might as well, do something like that, and it would be iconic, obviously, but I mean, they would never. I'm not saying that they would, so don't come and be like, you act like Playboy would ever ask you.
No, guys, this was hypothetical,
hypothetical, bitch.
We're talking about Mean Girls.
I know, we're like, bitch. I don't know. But I'm not mean to other girls. Like, I wouldn't never be like, I mean, like, we're supportive, guys. But, so, yeah. But besides that, I went to the asparagus festival.
Dude, I've always wanted to go.
Yeah, I had asparagus ice cream. But can I tell you another quick story? I'm sorry, I keep coming at you with stories, Chris.
Okay, dude, I want them, though. Like, this is literally
but this is a fucked up one.
Okay. Am I getting sad?
You might be sad.
No. Okay.
Yeah, so, because I was sad. Again, I take people's experiences too deep, though, so maybe you won't be sad. So, basically, we go to the asparagus festival, and there was a rock band playing, and I spotted this man. He was wearing like his little red t-shirt. He was a redneck. You know how rednecks be. Yeah. And he was head banging. He was going hard, and he was like he was a bit older, so I was like, okay. And, you know, I walk around, we do the laps, and we're waiting for, like, my turkey leg to be ready.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, I see these two girls, and I thought that they were by themselves at first. Until I hear them saying, Grandpa, Grandpa. And all of a sudden, I hear a voice, a genuinely angry voice. And that man who was headbanging, he was the grandpa. He goes, shut the fuck up. I'm not your fucking grandpa. No. So stop calling me that. And he's walking like from a distance from them, like trying to get away from them. No. He was clearly intoxicated. Instantly, I get worried. Yeah, I get concerned. And they looked sad.
Wait,
they looked sad.
They
were little girls. They could have been, they were like 12 probably.
No.
Yeah. They were little girls.
What
and
the fuck?
I was like literally, like the way that he said it, I can't say it with my voice because I don't have an aggressive voice like his, but he was so aggressive about saying that, and you could tell he wasn't joking. He was genuinely like, I'm not your fucking grandpa, so shut the fuck up. Like, pissed off, walking away from them.
No.
And I was literally like, who? I was like telling him, you know, like Vincent was there with me, and I was like, dude, I was like who are they with? Who are they with?
What?
Like, who the fuck are they with? Like, who are these girls with, bro? And, you know, I was like looking, I was staring at them because I was like, dude, if they're like alone, like just with him and he drove them here, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say something.
Yeah, no.
And like, I'm either gonna call the cops, you know what I mean, or I'm gonna tell security, or I don't know what, I'm gonna go up to them and be like, hey, like, what's, you know, like, do you guys need to call someone? Yeah. Like, you know, I get too invested into these things.
Okay, but like, you literally have a right to do that right now.
Yeah, but you know, and I see him and like he's still walking from a distance from them, like trying to get away from them. But then like and so it's like, oh no, they were like another lady. And I was like, well, I hope she's not letting him speak to them like that.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You know?
No, yeah, that's hella crazy. That is fucked up. That's honestly sad. Like, you're gonna go with your grandchildren and act out like that. Like, I get it, you know, leave them at home, go with your wife.
Like, okay, clearly he was there for a good time. Like, he was there for, you know, some rock concert vibe, whatever, because he was literally head banging like crazy.
Dude, you know what? That head banging probably got to him.
It got to his head.
It got definitely got to his head.
And he was such a like little redneck. I'm sorry if you're a redneck. I actually don't care if I offend you. Like, go ahead and be offended, because something about y'all rednecks just gets to me. Like, for real. Like, I'm sorry if that's like offensive. Actually, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry.
That definitely is a story, and it's really sad to see, because then you're like, if he's saying and talking to them like that in public, you know what I mean?
Is it hot in here?
It is hella hot in here. That's
okay, I was like, is it just me? Like, is your face hot? Like, I'm just like, am I getting a fever?
No, guys, like, my sweat is like dripping down my face, so I think we need a little like intermission. Well, not even an intermission. I think we're done for the day.
Yeah, guys, like, my brain is like swollen. Like, I have a broken finger. It's already 8, and yeah, I need a sesh right now, and I have a broken finger, guys, and I need to eat food.
I don't think Dan's going to the gym today.
I don't think I am either.
She has a broken finger.
I have a broken finger, and I don't have any clue as to how I broke it. Literally, I literally don't understand. Like, it's actually going down with the swelling.
If Dan has a broken finger and can't go to the gym, I have a fucking broken finger and can't go to the gym.
No, literally. So I think we're gonna have a sesh, guys, and go grab some food and probably just literally
a little self-care day.
I think we deserve it. We go
deserve
hard,
it. I did pull a muscle at the gym yesterday, though. I don't know how. I don't think I stretched enough. But we're gonna have a little self-care evening. Yeah, so if you're listening to this, I hope you go ahead and do the same exact thing. Hopefully you go and you sesh it out and you eat some food. Yes. And how exciting is that? That's the best, I'm so excited, because I feel like we always have the most fun sessions ever.
Oh, we do have the most fun sessions. And, you know, I took a little tea break, so I think it's going to be a little extra fun today.
Yeah, extra fun. One day, though. it was a day tea break.
It was... Okay, call me out. It was a day-long tea break, but, you know, it was something. And, yeah, but...
It'll
I will.
Probably do something.
I think it'll do something. So we'll see. And yeah, guys, I'm so excited. I hope you guys had an amazing time with us.
I feel like this time around we weren't as energetic, but we did get a lot out.
Yes, guys, I think we got our point across. I hope you guys learned a lot of lessons. Not saying that we're literally the wisest of them all.
Can you literally sign me up as a therapist?
Yeah.
Because let me tell you,
like, sign us up as your life coaches, because
if you learned one thing out of this
actually, dude, we act like we don't like have 10 mental breakdowns a day. I act like I don't have 10 mental breakdowns a day. I'm like, yes, please go ahead and contact me if you need a new life coach. No,
I literally cry in the shower every night.
No, literally, like, I was literally ready to end it all like 2 seconds ago. So yeah.
Okay,
don't take our advice, but maybe do.
Maybe do, but don't. You know,
we be spinning facts sometimes.
We spin some facts.
Yeah, so yeah, I think this is it. And
facts, no printer.
Facts, no printer. Hey yo.
I think we need to go.
No printer.
I think we need to go.
Copy, no paste.
Stop.
I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness, I apologize for that. I think I just blacked out.
You need to like deeply apologize because what the fuck?
I'm sorry, I blacked out for a second. Okay.
If you guys hear my laugh, can you not like
can you pretend you
like
did
can you
it?
close your ears?
Same, because like I love this song. That's like my laugh. Like, how embarrassing.
I think we need to go.
Yes, we need to go. Cancel us, please. All right, bye. We love you.
Stay tuned for next.
Yes, stay tuned for. No, we're gonna try to make it out next week for real. Stay tuned for next week where we tell the story of the other woman,
the other girl,
because she was a girl. I you know what I mean?
Yeah, she was
like
a girl.
She was a girl, and fuck, bro, that's gonna be awful. All right, let's end it here because I'm already getting nervous. I'm already nervous for that episode.
Okay.
All right, bye.